Yo, 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 what's up, everyone? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Two British Nerds, hosted by myself, the DJ Sava, that's Cava. Hope everyone is doing well, because basically I am. Well, I am. I'm joking. Now, what I mean to say is I'm just recovering from a very, very nasty fever, man. Like I was at last week. Sunday, I had had a high temperature. I was feeling so just it's like someone hit me with a kryptonite flu bug. I was totally TKO, man. But so far now I'm like 99% better. So yeah, I'm feeling much better. Get me? Um, this podcast will be really short because I don't really have anything to speak about, and I'm still doing this podcast on my own. So bear with me for today, as it's going to be a very quick one. But I guess that's how things go. Apart from that, kind of cool. Been happy. Shit, man. I've been proper happy. A lot of things are going smoothly. I'm still waiting for that camera to come on. I keep saying about the video podcast, but I can't wait. I cannot wait to get my video. Sorry, to get my camera so I can start doing this video podcast. So it's going to be much more visual. But yeah, I can't wait. Pretty can't wait. So yeah, man. Starting off with some Funko Pop news just for myself. I actually managed to get the Iron Spider, Spider-Man, the Iron Spider suit which Tony Stark makes for Spider-Man in the Civil War event. So pretty happy that I got that in my collection right now. I know it came out a while ago in the States, obviously, because the UK is so delayed. I saw Taskmaster, but I was like, should I get it? So I just left it. But I will be getting the Hobgoblin, which is coming up pretty soon, I believe, at the end of this month. I'm pretty happy because Forbidden Planet International have now received stock of the unmasked Black Panther for Civil War, so I'll be getting that. And I think I'll definitely be getting the Falcon and maybe Agent 33. So with me, it's like I don't want to get the old ones as if like getting Bucky again or Captain America, because they've been out before. So I'm only getting the new characters. So I'm pretty. I am pretty. I'll be definitely getting the Black Panther, the Falcon, Agent 33, I believe Crossbones as well. I think that's probably be it for Civil War pops. Actually, I might just get just the Falcon and Black Panther, because I'm trying to cut back and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see anyway. But I'm excited about that. But I was really happy to get the Iron Spider because I was looking for that everywhere. And online was too much, man. Like 40-50 pounds. It was crazy. So I have that in my collection. I actually also got my my Collector Corpse Deadpool box, which I was happy about. The only thing I wasn't happy about, because as a complete idiot, I must have had two accounts open, so they charged me for two boxes, which isn't so cool. I had paid double the price, including shipping, for each box, so it kind of burnt my my bank account. So I have a spare box just sitting here. I might sell it. I might give it away. Who knows? Who knows? I guess when the time is right, I'll deal with that box accordingly. But right now, I've got two Deadpool boxes. But I was pretty happy with it. Happy with the Funko Pop that came in there, the pop vinyls, the T-shirts. It's pretty cool, and the little stuffed Deadpool little teddy bear thing. Oh, it was cool. It was pretty cool. I like Deadpool, so I was happy with all the merchandise in there. So the next box will be Civil War, and I believe that ships in April. So yeah, I will be getting that, and there'll be one box this time, not two. You get me? So yeah, guys. So right, let's get into some news. So. As you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is back next month in March. They've released the trailer, which I literally just watched recently. It looks pretty cool. The synopsis is there's Inhumans everywhere, and they're taking over. So it's been confirmed finally that in the next episode of Agents of Shield, that the Secret Warriors are here, and they'll be fighting these Inhumans. I believe there's been a big spoiler regarding who Agent Ward really is now, and sorry, Grant Ward. So I'm about to, I'm about to tell you right now. So if you don't want to hear it, actually, no, I won't tell you. I'm not going to spoil it, even though it was spoiled for me. Thank you, Comic Book Resources. They said not spoiler alert, and they put the Marvel character who he was, and I was like, oh man. So I won't spoil it for you guys, but it looks pretty interesting. Pretty interesting as a character. We'll see how Ward plays him. But the trailer looked pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing Coulson back in action in his team and seeing what happens with the Secret Warriors. There's actually a rumor that the Absorbing Man will actually be part of the Secret Warriors. Could that be? You never know. You never know. I actually like him. He's a cool character. I mean, he made his first debut in Thor. Pretty cool. So yeah, apparently there's a rumor that he might be part of the Secret Warriors, which means he'll be part of Shield. But it was pretty cool, pretty fun. Humans trailer, as you would expect from Marvel. I'm really loving it. I really loved it, and I can't wait for it to be back next week. So, I'm pretty happy about that. So keep your eyes open, guys. Next month, it's Agents of Shield back. Also, next up for Marvel, Netflix, we had the Daredevil trailers. I believe we had 2 so far. And when I watched it, I was like, wow, like it is so cool, man. Like to see, the first scene you see Castle. We're talking about Frank Castle, the Punisher. He looked pretty cool, amazing, intense. You saw Matt Murdock getting pounded. You see Elektra in there. It was it looked very, 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 very darker than the last season of the last season of Daredevil. So it looked pretty intense, and I really can't wait to see. I really love how they've managed to incorporate a very dark character like the Punisher in Daredevil. So it's pretty amazing that we're gonna see him in there. I'm gonna be subscribing to Netflix once again as soon as it airs. So I cannot wait to see the show. But it looked very bloody, very raw. A lot of fight scenes and so forth. So I'm pretty excited to see the Punisher and Daredevil go at it with each other or against each other, or as a team. You never know. Elektra looked very, very mystical, very stunning as usual. I can't wait to see that. Also, for you Daredevil fans, or if you basically just like Daredevil, or you want something new to read, today is a new comic book day. So you have the Frank Miller Daredevil Omnibus, which came out today, retailing at £95, and that really sucks. Because I saw it today for Forbidden Planet, and I was like, oh, so I want it, but I can't pay £100 for a book. No way. I saw it on Amazon for like £64, so I'll probably get it from Amazon, maybe in a month or 2. So that came out today. Also, we have Frank Miller's Omnibus of Elektra, from her first appearance to her storyline and so forth. And that's retailing at $74.99, and that's out today. So if you basically want to get a scope of Daredevil and Elektra, those omnibuses will get you into it. The Daredevil one will be the main one to get, as it goes into Daredevil himself, the Hand, which is what we see mentioned in the Daredevil Netflix trailer. And of course, we see the first appearance of Elektra in this omnibus as well. So that's something pretty amazing. I really want it, but I can't afford it, so I'm not happy. But I will get it somehow. I've got a big list of graphic novels I will be buying in the next few months. So those 2 will be part of my collection. Part of my list. I mean, next up, obviously, with all the hype about Spider-Man being in Civil War, which he is, but it hasn't been shown, or which is really annoying because I really want to see him and see what suit will he have. Damn. And obviously we have the Spider-Man reboot coming out, I believe in 2017 or 18. A lot of there's been a fan petition for literally a lot of the fans have made a petition for J.K. Simmons to basically to basically play Mr. Jonah Jameson again, and I think it's a pretty I like this petition because he was amazing as as Jonah Jameson. He played him to the T in Spider-Man, so it was amazing. He actually did say in a little interview that if it was given to him, he would take the role again. So I really would love to see him back. Would love to see him like maybe make a little cameo in Civil War if he was. I don't know if Marvel allowed him to. I don't know. I like him as a character, man. He plays him so well. So hopefully hopefully we'll see him in the next Spider-Man reboot movie. We have to. He's Jonah Jameson, right? So giving you some Deadpool news. So Deadpool's movie so far has made over 600 million, and yes, that's phenomenal. Like, that is so dope and so friggin' crazy, considering the budget for the movie was 50 to 60 mil. 50 to 60 mil. It was actually a low budget movie, but because the team was so passionate and so cool and and resourceful, they made it look like it was a very an expensive movie when it wasn't. But what I liked about Deadpool was it was 95% acting, 5% CGI, and so forth. But yeah, it's made over 600 mil. It's made over 600 mil worldwide, and it's still continuing to basically to grow higher and higher. So far, it's the highest. R-rated movie. I believe the last R-rated movie was Watchmen. And before Watchmen was, I believe it was Kick-Ass or Blade. Can't remember, one of them two. But yeah, it's funny because there was an article that came out. The rumor saying that Fox are now saying that the last Wolverine movie will be R-rated. And then one guy on Facebook commented and he goes, "You guys should have had Wolverine R-rated from 2008." And I was like, "Yeah, can't have Wolverine movie, as a PG or 13, It's no way." But we'll see what they do with Wolverine, and we'll see who they get to play Wolverine after Wolverine. So it's pretty cool, pretty amazing. What else? So we have some Batman vs Superman news. I actually they released a TV spot, a new scene from Batman vs Superman, the fight scene, and I was like, whoa, like it looked pretty insane. So the scene is basically you just see Clark Kent, Superman, just literally push Superman. He throws him literally like across the sky, and he lands literally on top of a building. And I was like, whoa, it's a bit aggressive for Superman because he would never do that, which is pretty crazy to see. But it was a very, very crazy, nutty scene that I wouldn't expect to see. I guess I didn't expect to see from that movie because I always thought Superman wouldn't be doing those kind of things. But I guess Batman had to push him to a certain extent, for him to do that. But from seeing that, it's got me more. I guess it has got me excited to viewing the movie. And I'm actually really looking forward to see what happens. The runtime for the movie is 2 hours and 30 minutes. I guess for all the things they've put in the movie, including the characters, it has to basically be that way. So I believe we have Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. We have Lex Luthor. We have Cyborg. We have, I believe, the Flash is in there as well. I'm forgetting somebody else, and I can't remember. I believe Doomsday. We have a cameo from Zod. Is he dead? Isn't he dead? I guess we'll find out. So I guess it's going to be a very, very long story. The origin story, I guess, on that for these two characters will be pretty long. But it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what they do with these characters, and I'm looking forward to this Batman vs Superman. I believe it comes out on the same day as Daredevil season 2, which is the 18th of 18th of March. So this month. So yeah. Moving on again. Gambit has been pulled out of Fox schedule. So it's been pulled out Fox schedule for 2016 release, I believe. Also, Fox have announced 2 new movies, but have given us no names. So a lot of speculation. Some people have been saying, is it Deadpool 2? Is it X-Force? Is it X Factor? Who knows? Who cares? I just want to see what they're gonna announce. Fucking hell, I can't wait to see what they announce. Hopefully, it'll be Deadpool 2, as we all know they have to do a Deadpool 2 after the friggin' success of this Deadpool, which only took 10 whole years. 10 years for this movie to be done. I guess they're gonna have to do it after it's made over 600 mil and superseded and it's made more money than any Fox movie. They're gonna have to. Gosh. I am so excited for that movie. When I watched it, I was like, whoa, this is a serious movie, man. A very dope movie. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, they have to do Deadpool 2. It's like, it's destiny or something. It has to be done. So I'm looking forward to see, basically, I'm looking forward to see what happens with these movies. So one of them has to be Deadpool 2. The other one, I guess, will be X Factor. X-Force? X-Force would be cool. But we'll see, guys. You never know what Fox has. Oh, it could be Fantastic Four 2. That will really, really destroy a lot of the fans after the carnage that movie made. Alright. So, right, guys, that's basically all I friggin' have for this week regarding movie news. I actually did manage to get one comic book today. So I cut back on a lot of the friggin' comic books. I will be reviewing one of my favorite books, which I never thought I would say, which is Iron Man issue 7, written by Brian Bendis, and this arc basically the artist has jumped. My favorite artist has jumped on his book, and that's Mike Deodato. I'm actually got the cover that I'm looking at was his artwork, which is pretty cool. Has Iron Man just pointing to Mary Jane. Yep, people. Mary Jane has joined Spider-Man. I mean, she has left Peter Parker because if you read, I believe the last year, and when Peter Parker comes back from the dead, after the madness he had with the Octopus, with Dr. Octavius, she leaves him because she can't handle it anymore. I was like, what? After all that, you left him? So, Mary Jane has been hired by Mr. Tony Stark himself. I really enjoy this book. I guess because Brian Bendis is writing it, but it's pretty cool. Like I said in the last issue, we left Rhodey literally getting dismantled by 2 women who are trained ninja assassins with holding swords, which looks like lightsabers. But this is a pretty cool book. This issue is pretty cool, pretty dark in a way. It has a dark tone to it. We find out basically that that in this book, Miss Pepper Potts is not here anymore, and I guess Mary Jane is gonna be her replacement in a way. It's what's pretty cool about this book this issue is we kind of see Mary Jane in a different environment with a different superhero that she's not used to, hardly knows. And you see her trying to, I guess, get used to the personality and mindset of Tony Stark, who's a total nutcase when he wants to be. Always makes people laugh. Is humorous, selfish, greedy, yeah, egotistical, and yeah, that's Tony Stark for you, I guess. But this issue was pretty cool. You know, we get to find out more about Mary Jane, how she thinks, how she thinks. You know, regarding before when she was with Peter Parker, because technically she's free and she's single. We actually get to see Mr. War Machine Rhodey and the situation he's got himself into, which isn't a very cool situation that he is right now. It looks basically like the tables have turned in this situation for a certain character, which is pretty weird. Like the twist in the book is pretty cool. We have which is pretty cool in this book. We have a new person in the scene, and when I saw this person, I was like, whoa, like who or what is who is he or is she? I was like, this is pretty interesting. Like, what is going on? And I guess we're gonna have to wait for the next issue. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Like to see Mike Deodato doing the artwork on his book. It really matches the tone of basically of this book, which is dark but humorous at the same time. You also see a cameo from a certain superhero that you wouldn't expect to see in this book, which is pretty amazing. And you will see more of this character in the next issue of Invincible Iron Man. So I'm looking forward to basically reading this book, man, because for me, man, I really do enjoy reading this book. You know, I've never been really an Iron Man fan, but I guess from the way Bendis writes him, it kind of really has got me drawn into the character even more. Tony Stark, he's egotistical, like I said, foolish, greedy, very stupid sometimes, but he's a genius at the same time. He doesn't play by the rules, which is cool because I don't. And he's always going in head first, which is Tony Stark for you. But yeah, just flicking through the pages now, it's just the way the book is structured and written, and the way the storyline's going. It's going so cool. Like it's like something big is about to kick off in this Iron Man book, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait basically to see what transpires next for Mr. Stark in the next issue, and I'm just really happy to see also who the friggin' heck is this new character that's that's been introduced to Invincible Iron Man. So it was a shocker, it was a twister, and I can't wait to basically get the next comic book, basically to read the next issue. Oh boy, my pillows just decided to just attack me. Screw that. Anyway, it is a pretty cool book, man. A pretty cool book, and I can't wait for the next issue. And we're getting ready, guys, because we're getting ready for regarding the Civil War event. Marvel doing Civil War 2. So they're recreating the Civil War event. I believe it's going to be Captain Marvel versus... I remember what triggers apparently this war is the fact that one of the someone dies, which isn't going to sit well, I guess. But I can't wait. I cannot wait to get this, because I missed that years ago as a kid when I never got the first Civil War event when it kicked off. So it looks like I'm going to be part of something again, part of a big event. Even though it can't beat, I guess, the main Civil War event. The next book is again, it's I keep wanting to say Ultimate Spider-Man, but there is no Ultimate Universe. So it's Spider-Man, written again by Brian Michael Bendis, and the artist is Sarah Pichelli. This book has been pretty this book is pretty cool. In the last issue, we find that basically all the heroes have been dismantled by Blackheart. By Blackheart, and we have Mr. Miles Morales comes to the scene to try and help out, and we find that the man Peter Parker's like, "What have you done?" Because he tries to blame the destruction on him, and pardon me. What happens is they start talking it over, and then your boy Blackheart comes back and tries to destroy everyone, and obviously what happened, you see the fight scenes and so forth, and you basically just see Mr. Miles Morales do what he does best and save everyone, I guess. It's pretty cool, pretty amazing. It's more comedy than anything else of this with this book, which is why I collect it. I dropped the main Spider-Man book because I didn't like the way it was going. For me, with this new Spider-Man take of Parker Industries, it's like he's the new Iron Man, multi-billion-dollar company helping people out, creating technology for Peter, for himself and people, which isn't Spider-Man and isn't Peter Parker. I do understand Peter Parker, has gone through a lot to get Parker Industries up there, but at the end of the day, I just want to see Peter Parker swinging from rooftops and saving people and just doing what Spider-Man does. So this current Spider-Man book, it has that humor. It's a young kid doing what he loves to do best. He's going to college, yes, and he's trying to save the world while trying to make it on time for the school, which is what Spider-Man for me was back in the day. When he used to teach, or when he used to I guess when he used to be a teacher, or when he used to go into school. So it kind of reminds me of that, and I like it, so I'm sticking with this book. But it's very humorous, very cool. You get to see him being the hero for the first time, which kind of makes him go, yeah. What's really interesting about this book is like there's a rip in his mask, and someone on TV actually catches it. So they now basically know that they know that this Spider-Man is actually black, and they kind of push that in the book. So they push the diversity, which is pretty cool, pretty amazing. Because I guess now we actually know this Spider-Man is actually black. But how will that play out in the next few issues? How will it play in the future of Marvel history? We don't know. So it's pretty cool to basically see this and witness this right now. I was actually, when I was in the comic book store today, which is Forbidden Planet, I was like, should I get it? Shouldn't I get it? And then I thought, because I was considering dropping this book, but I thought, you know what? I like this book, so I'm going to continue with it. And besides, I do love Sarah Pichelli's artwork. Her artwork is amazing. But overall, it's an amazing book in general. Brian Bendis writes him perfectly. The artwork is amazing. The humor is there. And what I like about this book is like you're seeing a young kid trying to, I guess, really trying to live a normal life when he can't. He's having issues at school due to the fact that he's been a superhero outside of school, which is messing up his grades, messing up his love life, and so forth. So it's really cool to see how this kid actually, Miles Morales is actually going to do all of this in the forthcoming issues, and within the Marvel universe. So it's pretty amazing to see this book, and it's nice to see again more diversity, more people of color being mentioned and brought into the comic book industry. Which is pretty amazing. So I'm really happy with this book, and I do recommend it basically to to everybody out there. Just before I end this podcast right about now. Where am I? I was gonna say something. There we go. So, the Black Panther issue 1 comes out next month, and it's written by Tashinishi Coates, which I cannot pronounce to save my life, and the living legend Brian Stelfreeze. You know what? I'm really excited about this book, but I just don't like the fact that in the first issue they're saying that Wakanda is being ripped apart, and it's like, come on, man. It's like the guy, it's just a black character, a black person, and the first thing you want to do to him is, I guess, mash him up with his city being torn inside out. So I'm not happy about it. I will get it. I'll get the book because I'm a Black Panther. I like the Black Panther. I love him as a character, so I will get it. And it's a black creative team, so I'll be supporting that. But I mean, overall, I wish we would have a more positive insight in the first issue. But yeah, that's out next month. The Black Panther for me, he's the smartest guy. He's smarter than Tony Stark. He's smarter than Bruce Banner. He is smarter than Reed Richards. He's the smartest person out there, I guess, in the Marvel universe. One of the Marvel characters. I mean, so I really hope they use the capacity of his mind in this ongoing book. And I'm looking forward to see what they do. And hopefully this book will run for a very long time because, his main book didn't last long and it just sort of ended. And that was it. So yeah, that's out next month. Be prepared for like 100,000 million variants, which I'll probably be getting or probably not, depending on what they are. So I'm looking forward to basically that. We also have another. Yes, I forgot about this. We have an 8-part crossover event. So the event is called Spider-Woman Alpha, and like I said, it's an 8-part crossover. So you have Silk, you have Spider-Woman, and you have Spider-Gwen. So it's going to be a pretty, I guess, looks like it's going to be a pretty crazy event from what I can see, because there's no information that's been given out on it yet. But I guess when the date comes to it, we'll get more information literally on there. I'm looking forward to the next issue of Spider-Man, issue 3, because from what I can see, Miss Marvel is going to be in the next issue, which is pretty cool because they're both part of the all new different Avengers team. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's it, guys. Short podcast. Didn't really have a lot to say. Well, I did, but I didn't. Catch me next week for an all new podcast, and of course, if you're on Instagram, please follow me at the Two British Nerds with a Z. Check out the YouTube page, Two British Nerds with a Z, and check out my Twitter, which is at CAVADJ. And of course, if you've got any questions or if you want me to talk about anything, you have any feedback you want to give me, please hit me up on twobritishnerds@gmail.com, or just hit me up on the Twitter and Instagram page. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Take it easy. Keep it safe. Read comics. Do what you love to do. Enjoy life. And make as much friggin' mistakes as you can. So, that being said, guys, peace out. I need to upload this podcast. I need to write an article for Marvel, which I'm doing right now, which is going to be pretty cool. And do some illustrations and order some paper, so I can start doing my first portfolio. I can't wait. So that being said, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys next week. And like I said, I keep saying I cannot wait to get my camera. to this video podcast, you'll be seeing me be like, whoa, this guy crazy, man. This guy crazy. I'm like, yeah, I'm right, I'm crazy. Cool, guys. Peace out, man. Take it easy. Bye.